It is like walking into an enchanted forest. There's little trees and shrubbery and there's moss all over the floor.
Whoa, this is wild.
Holy crap, this is beautiful.
Oh my Callum, it's a
God,
fish.
it's a fish.
It's a fish eating a cornetto.
And it looks like there's edible things perched from a fish's mouth, hanging from the tree.
What's that?
I don't know, but it looks delicious.
Sitting on the rocks.
They can't be edible.
Surely not.
This is like unbelievable.
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness.
What is that? So beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
What about this?
Amazing.
Listen.
Morning all.
Morning.
The kitchen is looking a little wild today. We are definitely stepping into the great unknown for this elimination. These beautiful bites were made by a Kiwi legend.
Oh.
He made the top 100 chefs list this year. His ethos around New Zealand ingredients has earned his restaurant 3-hat status. It was awarded the Best Dining Experience in 2024 and the 3rd best restaurant in the world by Food and Wine.
Oh my God.
Holy shit.
But that ain't it.
This is insane.
It made the San Pellegrino World's 50 Best Restaurants list this year.
I just got goosebumps.
Please welcome the mad genius of the South Island, executive chef of Queenstown's Emmersfield, Vaughan Mabee!
Vaughan Mabee from New Zealand. His food is some of the best in the world. To see him in the flesh, he's a little scary walking into the kitchen.
What's happening, guys?
Honey walked in like a boss. Mohawk, just chilling. What's up? Kia ora. How good?
Chef Vaughan, how are you?
Vaughan, welcome to the MasterChef kitchen.
Thank you for having me.
Your approach to food really pushes boundaries. What's your ethos with cooking?
Our restaurant, Emmersfield, it's on an island. Our ethos is just using what's around us. I'm motivated in telling a true story of our land, you know, Aotearoa, and its cuisine in a different light to the world.
Vaughan's restaurant is famous for its tasting menu of sensational snacks and one-bite wonders. Up here are 8 of his favourites. These are all loaded with world-class New Zealand ingredients, flavours and technique that you cannot experience anywhere else. And lucky you get to taste them right here, right now.
This is an excellent start to a elimination.
Yeah.
This is sick.
First up, Laura.
It kind of feels like I'm having snacks for free and it's an absolute vibe. Like, this is some of the best food in the world and we get to have it in this kitchen.
This one is kind of one of the most nostalgic flavours of New Zealand. Growing up in New Zealand, we make whitebait fritters. Inside is actually aerated whitebait mousse, and it's encaptured inside the fritter around it.
That is so good. Oh my God. The weird and wacky ideas that he's come up with as dishes is so inspiring.
This is what we call the duck foot.
I mean, there's duck feet, like literally duck feet as a snack.
We cook it in its own consommé, and the claws are made out of black truffle.
That is so cool. There is fish heads that have got almost cornetto-like ice creams hanging out of them. I want to get into his brain and be like, how the hell did you come up with this kind of stuff?
This is the New Zealand native green bone. Inside there is like a little aerated horseradish ice cream.
The cone might be a tiny little thing, but wow. As soon as I break that cone, my mouth is just fills with all this flavour. It's so sour and so bright.
That was amazing. It's like the ultimate palate awakener.
This is the wing of the titi, also known as the mutton bird.
I think the thing with all of these dishes is that they look really simple, but so much thought and attention has been given to how to pack all that flavour in.
It's quite amazing how much flavour you can pack into such a small amount of food, and to have those classic Kiwi flavours makes them even more special, I think.
Awesome, man.
I think it's spectacular, and if we're going to have to do this in the challenge, it's going to be a bit of a worry.
Now, this is the same bird Ben just tasted. This is the titi, this is the heart. So the heart
You know, it's the purest part of any animal. So we glaze it with a wild birch syrup, the sap we take out of the trees. So it's sweet, salty, and fatty. You're just gonna eat it like it's a lollipop.
Best lollipop ever.
Oh, yum. That looks amazing.
I reckon Dipinda has chosen the worst mystery box to win yesterday because this is very cool right now getting to try all these dishes.
So this is the New Zealand pawa. It's an endemic black abalone.
Both of these bites I've been lucky enough to try. Wow. It's like that Willy Wonka thing where you cram a 3-course meal into a tablet. Like there is like so much flavour going on in these bites right now.
Have you ever seen this before?
No.
It's called kaio in the native tongue in New Zealand. English name is a sea tulip. We harvest them in some of the purest waters down around the south of New Zealand.
That's delicious and totally unexpected.
Vaughan wants to use what's around him and celebrate all of the things that are beautiful and unique about the part of the world he's from.
This is the native New Zealand tawaka mushroom tart. So when you eat this, it goes sweet, crispy, fresh, and then you have this powerful mushroom flavour.
Each of these bites is really succinct in its idea and it's packed full of unexpected technique and flavour. I have a feeling we're going to be doing that today.
What you just tasted is your inspiration for today. We want you to create your own spectacular one-bite wonder. And you've got your work cut out for you today because we want the perfect bite times 5. Oof. One morsel for each of us. So we're giving you 2 hours. The pantry and garden are open, and unfortunately, the least impressive dish will send its maker home. Take it away, Vaughan.
Your 2 hours starts now.
Bonne chance. Come on, guys. I'm definitely excited for this challenge, but also nervous is absolutely the right word to use. These 3 guys are such creative, incredible cooks. I know they're gonna put up something super magical. So it's trying to think, how the hell am I gonna save myself today and what is it gonna take to put up an incredible dish? You know what, I'll get my fish last, because that's gonna be the smartest thing to do.
Honestly speaking, it's an honor meeting you and to go with your passion. I mean, I love cooking, but this is another world.
Vaughan, I can guarantee we're going to get some exceptional food. Like, we've got 4 of the best cooks that this kitchen has ever seen, cooking right at the top of their game at the moment. If it was you out there, where would you start?
I mean, for me, I start with, like, focusing on one ingredient. And then around that, I would create something, whether it's the way it's shown to you or the way it's given, to make it more elaborate, where they can stand out amongst the other chefs.
Love this.
If I was potato starch, where would I be?
You know what the beautiful thing is about these 4? Like, this challenge and why I love it, I have no idea what they're going to cook right now.
I'm excited to eat.
Yeah, same.
You okay, Ben?
Good, chef, thank you.
How do you feel having another Kiwi in the kitchen?
It's always nice.
Yeah?
It's twice as hard for you, though. Twice as hard for you to understand what we're saying, right? I think Vaughan's food is amazing. Great to have another Kiwi in the kitchen. I'd like to know how he makes it because it'll help me today, but really inspirational start to the morning with some of that amazing food in there. So just trying to think of what I can do that's going to sort of pack the same punch.
I'm more of a cook a dish sort of person than cook a mouthful sort of person. Small bites isn't really my style, so it's going to be a challenge for sure. But Vaughan talks about a connection with food, and whitebait definitely makes me think of my childhood, and I'm sort of thinking that if I can get some whitebait into this dish, it's going to help me form that connection and hopefully cook a better dish.
Ben.
Hello, hello.
How are you, mate?
Pretty good, yeah.
Pretty good? You feeling the pressure a little bit or what?
100%, yeah. There's never been more pressure in this room than right now.
What are you feeling?
You know, could be last cook in here, so I don't want that to be the case. So I'm just going to try to make the most precise, flavourful mouthful of food I can do. I'm actually going to use, having seen the whitebait and tasted it up there, like I saw it, and it just brought back my childhood memories of eating whitebait, and, you know, just pretty much whitebait and egg is all you need, but I'm going to have to obviously do a bit more than that. So I'm actually going to take a chicken wing, and I'm going to stuff it with a whitebait mousse, just so I only really get that sweetness from the whitebait when you eat it, and hopefully take you to my childhood in New Zealand, or your childhood as well, I imagine.
Sounds really cool. Sounds like something that interests me a lot, you know, like, that's cool.
Yeah.
Whitebait, chicken wings.
Yeah.
Obviously, I want to see the Kiwi win. Sorry.
Wins
But,
on mind.
I will not be biased. So no,
No, you won't be. Not long around.
He's also bigger than you, Andy.
Bigger than most.
Good luck, mate.
Thank you, Andy.
Good luck.
Appreciate it.
Good luck,
Thanks,
mate.
Chef. For the chicken wings, I want to stuff them, and you can either pull the bones out raw or pull them out cooked. It's far easier doing it when they're cooked. So I'm frying the chicken first. It gives it a bit of colour on the skin, and then cooking it gently in the stock is just going to make it cook through without overdoing it.
Callum, are you excited?
I am, always, Chef.
Is it your 40?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I'm excited for it. I'm normally pretty level-headed in these things, but this is going to be one for my kids today. So emotionally going to be running high, but yeah, I'm really excited. One of the things I love to do with my kids is to educate them about all things food. And so we'll often go out on little adventures. We'll go pick apples up in the Adelaide Hills where I'm from. In the cooler months, I've got wild mushrooms growing everywhere just near my house. And seeing Vaughan's creations today and how much it sort of spoke of, a sense of place, I just thought that was really awesome. And so I'm going to do a mushroom and chicken tart. Something that I noticed with Vaughan's dishes were they were little works of art. Like, they looked really interesting before you even had a chance to eat it. So I want to create a dish that essentially looks like the judges are going to be going mushroom foraging themselves to pick up a little mushroom-looking dish. But the thing is, when you commit to a dish like looking like something, like if it doesn't look accurate, then it sort of loses a bit of that magic. So yeah, that's the goal today. Make sure it's execute everything to the highest possible standard in terms of flavour, but also in terms of getting that presentation aspect right. My chicken liver parfait goes into the oven, and now it's time to make the mandarin and thyme gel.
Let's go, Cal. Smells great.
Thanks, mate.
Single bite snacks is what we did at Alba for years.
And I feel like this whole journey in this competition has been all about me sort of gaining back some confidence and sort of moving through that journey that I had with that venue that I love so much.
So today I want to pay homage to that memory and create something that represents who I am now and what I'm about.
So I'm making anchovies on toast. I feel like this is a nice little ode to my past, but as well, it sort of represents where I'm going in my future, and I'm confident in my cooking again.
I feel like it's a bit of a flex for me to be in an elimination at top 5 of MasterChef and say, I'm putting anchovies on toast. But the toast is going to be crystal bread. Crystal bread is essentially completely transparent starch toast. It's completely hollow, it's completely see-through, but somehow still tastes like bread. Crystal bread takes a long time to cook, so that's the first thing I need to get onto. I take water, kuzu starch, and potato starch and start whisking. This needs to start boiling and come together looking like a pretty gross paste, but greatness will come.
Jamie,
Wait.
I'm so interested.
Yeah, me too.
I need at least 90 minutes for this to dry out in the oven, because the danger with crystal bread is if I don't cook it out properly, the effect won't work and the texture will be gummy.
Jamie.
Chef, sorry.
No, you are. How are you, mate?
Very well. I'm making anchovies on toast.
Right.
Yum.
Yeah, you've got a smoked confit tomato, a little anchovy custard. I'm making crystal bread. So it'll be a crystal clear wafer, shatters like glass, but still has that beautiful taste of bread. So it may be anchovies on toast, but it's definitely MasterChef worthy.
Mate, crystal bread. We've never seen that in the MasterChef dish. I think you know your way around crystal bread. What can go wrong?
I mean, to be honest, I've never made it myself. I've eaten it in many restaurants around the world. I guess the only thing that can go wrong with it is that it's not crispy. You've got your work cut out for you.
Thanks, guys. There's no backup. There is no backup for the crystal bread. All of my bread is in one basket, and we're hoping that that is a clear vision of us going into the top 4.
Tiny dish, huge steaks, 90 minutes to go!
Woo! Let's go, guys. Keep going, Cal. Let's go, let's go. Run, run, run.
This is such a challenging challenge. You've got one shot in one mouthful to win the judges over.
This fish would just tame itself. Stay on the chopping board.
Look, any day wearing a black apron in this kitchen is a pretty terrifying day. To be honest, I feel like these three boys have been my biggest competitors since day one. So today is gonna be a huge elimination. But I came back to win. I did not come here to set different milestones. It was to get to that final spot. And I am trying to do everything in my power to get there and to make sure I walk out of this kitchen a winner.
That looks so fresh.
It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Today, I think it's all about sticking to my strengths. And I want to play around with Japanese flavors as well as native Australian ingredients. So today I'm making a seaweed tart. Inside that's going to have a native citrus gel, a toasted nori jam, and a smoked fish head emulsion.
Babes, how long are you smoking that for?
Probably about 10.
10 minutes?
Yeah. Then I'm going to have the fish, which I'm curing. It's a traditional Japanese technique called kombu jime. So you slice up my coral trout, wrap it in the kombu, and just allow that to pretty much cure for as long as possible in this cook to really take on that beautiful kombu flavour.
Laura, that looks amazing.
Thank you.
So you're going to smoke it inside that?
No, so it's going to go into the cryovac so that it penetrates more flavour quicker.
Beautiful. Showing some techniques, girlfriend.
We love a bit of technique. I feel like I'm making domatis. There's definitely a lot of pressure today to really make sure both the Japanese and native Australian flavours work cohesively, and I think it's going to come down to not just the flavours of both the cuisines, but also the textures as well. And you want a really fun, textural, explosive mouthful. So yeah, I'm ready to absolutely nail this challenge. There's no other option but to nail it today.
You're working on your tart shells now?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go, yeah? 40 down.
Clean.
Stakes are so high today because whoever's going home today is going to miss out on being the top 4. And top 5 is good, but it's not top 4 and it's certainly not winning. So I've decided to put as much technique as possible into this dish to prove that I should be the one to stay. So I'm going to add a few extra elements to go with my chicken wings, stuffed with whitebait, to really stand out. I'm adding a chicken liver parfait, a chive oil emulsion, and a seaweed crisp. When the judges bite into this snack, I want to have a whole range of feelings, from firstly the texture, the crunch, right through to then big flavours from the parfait, right through to the sweetness of the whitebait. Chicken wings, the tuile, and the parfait's in the oven. Now it's time to make the mousse to stuff the chicken wings with when they're ready. To make the mousse, I basically blend up some whitebait with some egg, salt, and a little bit of cream until it's really light and fluffy. Whitebait's got a very sweet, slightly salty flavour, and I think that's going to go really well with the chicken.
Is that your mousse, babes?
Yep.
Beautiful.
It's almost all whitebait.
Taste everything, yeah?
Yeah.
Let's go, Jamie.
Woo!
Great energy, Deep.
Yeah, always. I'm here for it.
I'm working on my confit tomatoes, my anchovies on toast.
Did you put a bit of sugar on your tomato?
Sorry?
Did you put a bit of sugar in your tomato?
No, not yet. But now that you've said it, might bring out some more sweetness, huh? It's every 5 minutes left, and all the things that take a lot of time are in the oven. So I've got my confit tomatoes in there. The bread is the main thing that needs time to just dry out. Now moving on to my anchovy cream, which is almost like a custard. It's a good time right there. All right, so
I've got to infuse this cream with the anchovy flavour and then mix it through some egg yolks, essentially making a custard. I want the fat from this to really cover the mouth so that even after the anchovy and the crystal bread's gone, you're left with this unmistakable anchovy flavour that's just sitting on the palate.
Do you want it to be really intense?
not too intense. You're still going to have an anchovy on the top.
Oh, OK. How long is your crystal bread going to be in the oven for, Jamie?
Till it's ready. You can't overcook it.
Oh, OK, cool.
This needs to be in a 170 oven for a long time. I need all of the water to cook out and the starch to just solidify around the outside.
The slower you can do that, the clearer you can get the bread. What we don't want is any of that moisture to not have evaporated, because then you're going to get something real gummy and it won't be nice.
So it's a waiting game. I'm wearing a black apron and I'm resting my entire competition on whether this one thing that's never been done in this kitchen gets done on time. But I came fourth on my last season of MasterChef, and the further into this competition I've gotten this year, the more and more confidence I've had that I will be here at the end. I just need to keep pushing.
You only have 75 minutes left to go. Good luck, please.
Time goes so fast in this kitchen. Wild.
My chicken liver parfait is cooking in the oven. It's now time to make my mushroom tart. The pastry from my mushroom tart cases here is flour, it's water, it's olive oil, and of course, all those dried mushrooms in there as well. Callum, hey gents, what's your one bite? Mushroom and chicken liver tart is the dish. So actually, slightly inspired by your mushroom tart. But yeah, I guess as soon as I walked in today and just saw the moss and the kind of felt like you were walking through a forest. It's like my favourite thing in the world, showing my kids like food things. So we go like picking apples or picking strawberries, I go foraging for mushrooms. So I want you guys to do a little bit of a forage today. So it's going to be little mushrooms on a plate, and they're going to be stuffed with chicken liver parfait, chicken skin, a little mandarin thyme gel, and then a little mushroom stem made of like a mushroom butter as well. So it's going to be a good time, I reckon.
And this excites me because I know that like Callum has the technique behind him to be able to pull something like that off. So unfortunately, that means Callum, very high expectations over here.
Have your expectations as high as you like. I reckon I can't wait. Let's do it.
Good luck, mate.
I wish you luck, Callum.
Thank you, Jeff.
Is that your shell, Cal? Yeah, beautiful.
My mushroom tart case dough is resting. I'm now going to make a port mushroom dashi jelly. The mushrooms and the dashi are going to give that real savoury umami flavour. And the port in there just gives it a little bit of sweetness just to make sure it's not too earthy as well. I'm going to set this into a jelly, into little moulds. And this is kind of going to be, if you can imagine, an upside-down mushroom with all the little gills in there, all those kind of lines that join the mushroom together. This is going to be that part.
Boil, that'll be good. All right. My white bait mousse is finished. I now need to start stuffing the chicken wings. I need to sort of pull the bones out, which is a very fiddly task. Come on, fire out. I hold it by one end and just wiggle each of the two bones that's inside the winglet. Stuff it with the mousse and then roll it up in cling film so I can steam them and cook the mousse through. Can't put too much in because they'll be too big to eat. I've never cooked white bait in this way. I'm taking a bit of a risk, but hey, it's what you got to do in this competition at this stage.
Mabee,
Hello, hello.
Betty, tell us, how are you going to wow us with one bite?
Well, with one bite, I've got these lovely little chicken wing stuffed with a white bait mousse here, which is cooking through. Almost done.
Yeah.
They're going to be sitting on top of these lovely seaweed and chive twirls.
That's already done?
Yep, chicken liver parfait underneath that.
Yeah.
And on top, a little bit of a green oil emulsion and caviar.
Wow.
A lot of texture, a lot of flavour.
Strong flavour.
Yep.
Yeah, and a lot of flavour. Just make sure that you're not just going for technical prowess. Also make sure that it's carefully balanced.
Have I just royally screwed up here by adding so many big flavours? I really hope I haven't committed to the wrong dish. But now I have some big flavours in my dish, but with a small bite of food, a single mouthful, it's the proportions and the quantities and the way it's put together that's actually going to control how it eats.
Finally.
I'm confident with the concept of the dish, and if I can get the balance right, I think I can do something really special with it.
How's that, Benny?
Beautiful.
Beautiful, mate.
My parfait's in the oven, which is good. My mushroom tart case dough is resting. My Gills gel is cooling down in the blast chiller. I'm just working on a little thyme and mandarin sauce I'm going to make as well. I've chosen to use mandarin as one of the flavour profiles in today with my mushroom and my chicken liver. And where that idea comes from is all the way back in season 2. I was in London and I got to cook a challenge with Heston, and I got to make his meat fruit, which is chicken liver and mandarin. And I remember eating that day and just having a similar kind of magical food experience like we've just had with Vaughan here. And so when I thought of something to kind of break through the earthiness of that mushroom and that sort of silky saltiness of the chicken liver parfait, mandarin just seems like the obvious choice to link those two things together.
What's that for, Cal?
Just a little sauce, like puree thing.
Beautiful. Is that going to go inside the mushroom?
Yeah. that now goes into the blast chiller. Time to start rolling out my dough for tart shells. No pressure, you have 30 minutes to go, guys.
Let's do it, guys. Bring it home.
There's 30 minutes to go. My fish is still curing. My smoked fish head stock is reducing down. My nori jam's still bubbling away. The next thing I'm gonna get onto is making my native citrus gel. I'm using lemon, aspen, and desert lime today. Feel like with Japanese cooking, you'd use lots of yuzu within the dish to bring out that really nice acidic flair. And these flavors are gonna really complement that yuzu style of flavor. Oh, she needed 100 mils and she got it. Now that my citrus gel is on the stove, I crack onto rolling out my seaweed dough.
Oh, my heart is racing so fast.
Laura, did I just hear you say that your heart is beating so fast?
So fast.
Yeah? You're feeling it, aren't you?
Definitely.
Yeah.
It's so nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
Like, there's so much at stake today.
I can see it
So
in
much
your
at
eye.
stake, have you?
Have you got confidence in your idea?
Yes. Like, at first, I felt you're going to get hit with all the native citrus because I feel like it's so prominent. And then you flip to the Japanese side, then I want you to get the smokiness from the head emulsion.
So it's really a two-part journey in a single mouthful.
Yeah. Yeah.
It sounds amazing. If you can pull it off, it's genius.
That's what you need with, like, any little snack. Like, you just want to be blown away and you've only got one mouthful to do it. So that's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
Blow your socks off in one mouthful.
Well, we don't need to tell you what's riding on this, so we're wishing you all the best.
Thank you so much. Thank
Blow
you,
our socks
ladies.
off.
I will. Are you wearing socks?
I'm not wearing socks.
Put
I'm
some
not wearing
socks on, Soph.
Just one bite between you and the top 4. 15 minutes to go!
That's perfect.
Stunning. Oh my God, that's perfect, perfect.
Oh. Wow.
Yes.
I just got goosebumps. Ah! So
How you going?
Good, man. Having fun?
Yeah.
How you
always.
travelling?
Good.
Nice, mate. Usually when you have chicken liver parfait, it'll be covered with like a jelly or like a clarified butter or something like that. And today I'm kind of doing both of those things. So I've got my jelly setting away and I'm now going to make a little stem for the mushroom that's going to be butter, black garlic and slippery jack mushrooms.
Nice, Cal.
Even though the little stem I'm making here is quite a small part of the dish, I think it's a really important part because that sort of fat from the butter as it melts in your mouth is going to offset some of that sweetness from the mandarin gel and that kind of savoury earthiness of the mushroom dashi jelly that goes on the top as well. So it's going to be a really important sort of balancing act.
How long till the crystal bread comes out, Jamie?
I'm pushing it a little bit. The crystal bread's going to come out and I'm probably going to have minutes to plate. It's not a lot of time, but it's going to have to be.
Oh, that smells incredible, Jamie. Tomatoes look amazing.
Yeah, they do. Take my confit tomatoes out. They're still just holding together. And although they look beautiful, top 4 is on the line here. So a little bit of smoke is just going to elevate them that little bit more and take it to the next level. My anchovy cream is now done. It all comes down to this crystal bread.
They look like ice cubes. They actually look like ice. Andy, have you had it before?
What's that? No, I never ate it, no.
I can't push it any longer. They need to come out of the oven right now. If this doesn't work, there's no redos. I'm going to be putting an anchovy on a spoon.
This snack needs to be your saviour. 5 minutes to go.
Come on, guys.
I'm praying it's worked.
Oh. No, not that one.
I'm trying to get this crystal bread out of the pan, but these round ones just aren't demolding.
How are they? Good.
Good isn't filling me with heaps of confidence.
Can't remake it.
I move over to my squares, and I can see them retracted from the edges. We could be on here.
Pretty clear.
Happy, Jamie?
Yep.
These are so fragile, but it's holding form, it's clear, it's worked.
Are they super delicate?
They are right now. They firm up.
Yeah, but what happens when
Stuff gets put on them.
things go on it?
Not sure.
Nice one, Cal.
I take my mushroom dashi and port jelly out of the fridge and turn it out, and they look exactly like little mushroom gills.
They look really good, mate.
Thank you. My porcini tart cases come out of the oven, and they're looking good and they're nice and crunchy. The next thing that goes in is that chicken liver parfait. Around that, I'm going to pipe some of that mandarin and thyme gel and top each with a little donut of chicken skin. Chicken skin donuts, baby. I've punched out my little circles with chicken skin so I can put the stem through the skin. Next up is the mushroom dashi and port jelly that make up kind of the gills of the mushroom. And finally, that black garlic and slippery jack mushroom butter that forms the stem.
2 minutes to go! Oh my God, they look so perfect.
The last little thing I need to do is make a little gelatin wax powder to dress the coral trout with. By pouring liquid nitrogen over the actual gelatin wax, it's going to keep its colour and also the freshness of flavour that I want to accentuate in this dish. I've got my tart shells and I start to pipe in my 3 different emulsions. The balance of these is so crucial. There's a little bit more of that citrus gel, a good amount of that smoked fish head emulsion, and 3 little dots of that nori jam.
I feel like my heart rate has intensified so much in the last like half an hour because because this means so much to me and it like obviously means so much to everyone else. Let's just make sure that every single thing I'm putting in this tart is the most incredible version of itself.
The crystal bread holds unto itself, but now I'm piling stuff on top of it. The last thing I want to do is weigh it down so much that it collapses.
The flavours are all there. The anchovy comes through in the cream. Obviously, you get the beautiful anchovy on top. So hopefully, the crystal bread stays nice and crisp. Works.
1 minute to go!
Oh my God. That was bad. Thank God they're durable. I'm trying to get this on the plate as fast as I can. I've fried off my chicken wings, chopped the end off, and then divide that into 2. It's only a small mouthful, but any more than that, and it won't fit in anyone's mouth. Slice some thin slices of parfait and put that on top of the tuile. It's not as refined and pretty as I would like it, but it's still going to taste amazing, I hope.
Time to serve your snacks in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Epic.
Epic work, everybody.
Hey, bro.
Well done, mate.
Same to you, mate.
Nice work, boys.
So hard. One bite has to explain everything that you want to say today.
Can I see? Can I see? Can I see? Whoa!
You know, this could be my last cook, and if I don't go, one of them is.
Well done, mate.
Yeah. Ooh.
Hey, Laura.
Hi.
Hey, Lars.
Wow.
Wow, look at that.
So this is my seaweed tart with cured coral trout and native citrus.
When we pop this one bite in our mouths, what do you want us to experience?
I think that contrast of Japanese flavours and the really wild, intense citrus that the natives have given to this dish.
Do you think you've balanced the intensity of your ingredients?
I think I have. I think it's got enough punch, but it's also still really clean. I think when you're like sitting down, having lots of snacks, you want it to kind of have that intense impact, but you want to be left going, I could have another one that, you know, it wasn't too much. So hopefully I've hit that.
Thanks, Laura.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Laura.
Thank you.
Okay. What do we think of Laura's snacks?
Beautiful. Looks like deceptively simple.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know how much work has gone into that.
Yeah, completely agree.
Yeah.
All right, let's have a try it.
Thank you.
I think Laura's created something here that's really special, highlighting the native Australian citrus. I'm not really familiar with it, but I love the Geraldton wax. It kind of got that pine-like, like almost like a conifer finish. I think all in all, it's a really good dish. Yeah.
What she set out to do was really highlight Australian native citrus in here. And what she's done really beautifully is pair it with Japanese ingredients that really scream umami, like that nori jam, for instance, combined with that really kind of rich fish head emulsion. Those two things are just like holding everything at bay and then letting the finger lime, the desert lime jam, just zing on zing on zing on zing. The Japanese do simplicity and clean so well, and I feel like they are two adjectives for what I would describe Laura's dish there. That was delicious.
She just layered every single ingredient with so much technique. Like, I love the way she cured that fish, wrapped it in the kombu, and it just left it having the most beautiful texture and was just seasoned perfectly.
What I like very much too is she's used most of everything. I mean, using the fish heads to get the gelatin, to make it to the emulsion. I mean, it's a lot of work. It's phenomenal.
Walking my dish up to the judges, I'm definitely concerned that this dish won't be good enough to keep me in the competition. And I know it's a delicious dish, but it doesn't look amazing.
Hey, Ben.
Hi, Ben.
Hi, Ben.
How are you, mate?
I've put all of my heart into this dish, and I just hope it keeps me safe.
Ben, what have you made?
I've made a whitebait stuffed chicken wing with a chicken liver parfait, a parmesan and seaweed tuile, and a chive oil emulsion.
At the start of the day, you were pretty inspired by Vaughan. How did that shape this dish?
I think a few things, seeing some of the ingredients from home, which I haven't seen for a while, particularly whitebait being one of them. But I think more than anything, those dishes had layers of flavour in them and texture in them. And so I wanted to try to create something leaning into that a bit where it's got plenty of texture, plenty of flavour, and plenty of layers.
I'm sensing you're a little bit worried with this one.
Yeah, I'm worried every time I cook in here. This one, you know, this isn't the way I typically cook. I do know it's delicious, and I do know I gave it my best, so I can't really do much more than that.
But we're looking forward to tasting it. Thanks, mate.
Thank you.
Thanks, Ben.
Thanks,
Chef.
Ben.
Awesome, bro.
Thank you.
Trying to see that white bait.
Yeah, I'm trying as well.
Moose. Maybe, is that what this is? Those little ones there?
Yeah, there's a sliver of it in there.
I mean, it tastes good. I just feel like the end result, the execution of it, there's just too many things going on there. Like even the kind of the caviar gets lost because there's just so many things.
Yeah.
And I get it. There's all these things that I love, but I just feel like if he had have just taken a few of those things out, it would have been a more well-executed dish. And I hate to say that because he's a Kiwi.
Yeah.
But yeah, men.
It's definitely a tasty little tower. I love the layering of those really savoury flavours that is put in there. Parmesan and seaweed, chicken and caviar. They're all flavours that we know work together really well, and I think Ben's used that to his advantage.
I wanted more whitebait. You know, for me, that was the story when we went up to Ben's bench. And, mate, I wouldn't even know there was whitebait in there.
Yeah.
Because there is so much flavour going on with the Parmesan crisp, with the parfait.
The only thing I've got in my palate and still now is the parmesan.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Same.
strong.
I think you can definitely see potential in Ben's dish, and you can understand what he's trying to achieve here, because there's some solid flavours in the individual elements. I just feel like they struggled to really come together, and it's fallen short a bit.
Callum.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, Callum.
Callum.
Wow.
Oh my God, they are adorable. Oh, wow.
Get it all in there. Oh, you can smell the mushroom.
Yeah, it's a little mushroom stock just to finish.
Yeah.
These are mushroom and chicken liver tarts. From the tart shell up, it's a porcini tart case. There's then a chicken liver parfait, mandarin and thyme puree around that. On top of that is a little donut of crispy chicken skin. Mushroom dashi and port gel is the little gills. And then the stem is made from black garlic, slippery jack mushrooms and butter.
Were you thinking of your family while you were cooking this dish today, Callum?
Yeah, I think today it was literally walking through those doors of the MasterChef kitchen and just seeing the trees and the moss and the rocks, and it just instantly took me back to that moment with my family that in the colder months we get, chuck a jacket on and go for a little explore. Yeah, I've actually I've got my phone in my pocket. Can I show you a little photo?
I would love to see a little photo.
This is my daughter Elle helping me grab little pine mushrooms. So
Wow, look at that.
She's the same size as the mushroom.
It's literally, I reckon it's bigger than her head. And so that's kind of the idea of the plating. You find like 100 of these for every porcini you find. So it's
Wow.
That's the real magic when you get one of those.
That's really amazing that you can walk in, have that memory, and have it power an idea like this.
Well, Callum, thank you very much. We're going to test your dish now.
Thanks, Callum.
Thank you.
Thanks, everyone.
Wow, look at this.
Oh my gosh, I am gobsmacked by this. It smells so much like mushroom.
It's really cool. I don't want to break one of these little big things.
I reckon they've got
Look
that
at
all
that.
right.
Look at that.
It's
Right?
so
Even with the cup.
So adorable.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
It's yum.
It's so good.
I actually really like the kind of citrus mandarin.
It's amazing.
You can taste a little bit of the thyme. Is thyme in there? Yeah.
The only thing that would make this better is if a fairy popped out of my mouth right now. That was so delicious. I think when something looks so perfect, it's difficult because it can kind of only go downhill, but the way it looked completely matched the flavour. That parfait was so incredible. And it's when food is really good, we all end up shaking our heads because it's just like we just don't know what to do. I'm kind of speechless. That is such an amazing bite of food.
Yeah, for me, that's going to be hard to beat. You know, it almost looks like that's something a chef would be thinking about for quite a long time before they made it, not something that someone's just going to come in here and say, we're doing snacks and bust that out in 2 hours.
You can see he just loves cooking. He's like a machine.
He has thought of everything from the thinness of that porcini shell. He went to the effort of taking that little disc of chicken skin and drilling a hole in it so that he could place it on top of the parfait, but under the veil, so it would be hidden but wouldn't get soggy, so it still had that salty crispness to it. That was incredible.
I think there's been times where Callum has been on the cusp of like just stamping his authority on this competition and going, I'm the one to beat. This is it. He's just said, if he hasn't before, I am the one to beat. And I couldn't be more proud of him. This is huge.
It doesn't matter how confident you are in your dish, there's still thoughts in the back of your head.
Jamie?
Hey, Jamie.
Hello.
Oh-ho.
If this isn't absolutely spot on, there's every chance I'm walking out those doors.
Jamie, what have you made?
So I made anchovies on toast.
This is like no anchovies on toast I've ever seen. Where did you come up with the idea?
It was certainly one of the things that represents Alba very well. And I think that the tongue-in-cheek nature of coming in here in top 5 and saying I've made anchovies on toast is probably about as big a tip of the hat to not only my old venue, but myself as a cook that I could possibly do. So
I love that. I'm going to taste your dish now.
Cheers, mate.
Thanks, Jamie.
Thank you.
Gentle, gentle.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, for me, that's super yum. Yeah, like it is. It's like Spain in one bite. You know?
That was a one-bite wonder. I loved how that crystal bread just shattered in my mouth, and then it was just this familiar flavour that we all love, and there was nothing mysterious about it. It was just delicious.
Yeah, I felt like he definitely met the brief.
Absolutely.
The answer to my question, would I miss the bread? I didn't at all. You know, and I think it's just because he's gone so hard in the smoked tomato and the fat of the olive oil that he confied those tomatoes in. Topped off with a very simple anchovy. Oh, man, packed a punch.
That belongs on a fine dining menu in Spain. And the reason I know that is not just because of the taste, it's because what it's doing to my mouth afterwards. Like, all the saliva is rushing to the front. It's really setting me up to eat more.
I would smash 10 more of those with a glass of sherry.
Yeah.
No problem.
So I was like, I would just like a little line of those things in front of me, and I'll just be like,
As one bite,
Yeah.
knocked it out of the park.
Vaughan, how do you think these guys handled today's challenge?
I thought everyone had their own cool thing going on. Some of it was super exciting for me, and I was like, wow, how does someone bust something like that out in 2 hours? And I think you guys are all awesome.
Give it up for Vaughan Mabee! Before we get down to it, we just have to commend one of you for plating up one of the most interesting, well-executed, masterful dishes of the competition so far. Well done, Callum!
Hey.
Thank you. Thank you.
And Callum's dish wasn't the only one that impressed us. All of your dishes today showed us exactly why you're here. But sadly, one had a few minor problems. And up against perfection, it just fell short. Which is why I'm so sorry you're going home, Ben.
Ben, you proved early on to us that you're a fighter, and you've absolutely lived up to the Eliminator name.
Almost. I'm so glad I came back, and I'm so glad what I've got out of it. You think what we've done on the season, you know, got to cook along with Gordon Ramsay, Curtis Stone, been to Doha, cooked in a Michelin star kitchen there, cooked in Vue de Monde here. Like, it was just an absolute dream come true, and to do it with such an amazing group of people is just unforgettable. So, you know, I feel like I've won even though I haven't won the competition, and I just want to wish these guys the best of luck because, you know, anyone could win this.
Thank you. Thanks, mate.
Thanks, Eddie. It's been awesome, man. Yeah, I'm pretty gutted that I'm going home today. Jeff, come to video, okay? But at the same time, I've gained so much from being in it. I had a couple of years out of professional kitchens and sort of almost lost my love of food a little bit. And being back in this competition has really lit that fire again.
Give it up for Ben, everybody! Good luck!
Love what you see in the MasterChef kitchen? Now you can do it yourself with the MasterChef at Home cookbook. Head to the website or scan the QR code. Sunday night, 4 contestants, 4 judges, and 4 cloches.
You'll pick whose ingredient you want to cook with today, but you're not going to know what the ingredient is until after you've made your choice.
What the hell is that?
It's a tussle for top dish
I'm like trying everything in my power to get that win.
and a massive prize.
Trust me, gang, it is one that you are not going to want to miss out on.
Oh, yes.